Okay. Okay, this is my magnet motor concept update of to build a magnet motor. This is a concept. This is not a magnet motor. This prototype has only like 2 units, and I'm thinking about eliminating 1 unit and doing the test with only 1 unit. We have 2 units. I think I have to do it with only 1 unit because this is only a concept of the movement, not a magnet motor. To do a magnet motor, you have to have several units of this concept in another design. Okay, this prototype have 2 parts, a rotor and a stator. In the rotor, we have the magnets, the spiral magnets and the external magnets. And the stator, we have the shields and the third component magnets. This last part, this last component I installed it and did some tests in this weekend, but it doesn't work. I was making a test, putting a gear here, a small gear, and trying to push it to move this with the external magnets, with another gear, an extension in this area with a gear, and it supposedly was going to push this part, but when they get in contact, they only get stuck and didn't move it. Maybe probably because of the poor construction of this prototype. Okay, it has 2 parts, a stator and a rotor. The rotor, there's the magnets, and the stator, there's the shields. Okay, we have 3 components here working to move this prototype, this concept. The first component is the spiral magnets. These are the spiral magnets being attracted to the shield, to the vertical shield. This is the shield. This is the shield, vertical spiral magnets, and it's gonna feel attracted and it's gonna move. Okay, the second component is an external magnet. These are the external magnets. These magnets are gonna move the spiral magnet, and doing so is going to, in this point of the movement, it's gonna get the external magnet gonna get in contact with the shield, and it's gonna polarize it with the same polarity of the spiral magnet, and that's gonna provoke a forward motion. Okay, like that. It's gonna go like that. And it's gonna prevent a kickback. See? Slowly. Okay, to that point, we're okay. Okay. Now, the last component is, this is the last component to make this thing move. It's I call it a third component, the third component. This is the third component. It's gonna move. You have 3 magnets. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna move in one direction, but in the other direction it's gonna stuck. It's gonna get still. It's not gonna move in the other direction. It's only move in one direction. Okay, what happened here is that I think I had to make this prototype with only 1 unit to provoke, to see the motion, the movement. Okay, the first component is gonna work like this. It's gonna come the spiral magnet, suppose it's gonna come like that. And in this one, I'm gonna provoke a repulsion in the external magnet. The external magnet provoked a repulsion in the spiral magnets. Now, the third component is gonna provoke a repulsion in the external magnet. And doing so, it's gonna turn. It's gonna turn in one side. It's gonna push it, the external magnet. Gonna push the external magnet like that. It'll go like that, and doing so, it's gonna have the other magnet, the following magnet is gonna provoke the repulsion like that, and it's gonna push. Okay, see? I'll go forward, and then it's gonna push it. Okay, as I say, this is a very poor construction prototype, and there is not calibration at all. Let's say there's a 25% of calibration. Supposedly have to be 100% calibration. A prototype, a normal prototype made with metal and calibrated very straight, you know, and it's gonna have a smooth movement. This one is made. This is an improvised prototype, and being improvised, you have to make the construction like that, putting part, taking out part, you know, and putting like an improvisation. Okay, I was thinking about that in the movement, when the spiral magnet gets between two shields, the spiral magnet always in a magnet motor is going to move between shields, vertical shield, right? This is a vertical shield, this is another. The spiral magnet is going to go like that, and while it's getting out of one shield by repulsion, it's going to feel attracted by the other shield by attraction. And I think that if there's more power in the front side of the spiral magnet, it's going to pull more the magnet like that, and it's going to complete the movement. See? This spiral magnet supposedly in a 100% calibration prototype construction supposed to be more smooth and more ¿cómo se dice corrido en inglés? It has to be more smooth and more close together the magnets, and like a one-piece magnet. It has supposedly have to be a one-piece magnet or spiral magnet. Here we have like a lot of piece between with wood and very poor. Okay. So okay, what I'm gonna do is let's see. What I'm gonna leave the third component. This is gonna work. I think the problem now here is the proportion of the magnet. If I put more force here in the front of the spiral magnet, so he can like feel the pull, or I have to eliminate we have two units here. I have to then eliminate, work with only one unit and take out the other unit. This is the unit. I leave two shields, one spiral magnet, one external magnet, one third component, and I can take out this part and take the other part unit. Take this out, and this part. I'm gonna try to do it so I can, if I can have to put it again, I can put it again. I'm gonna dismantle it in one piece. I'm gonna try to dismantle it in one piece so I can, if I need to put it back, I can put it back. But I'm thinking about working with only one unit. But first, I would like to work with two units because it's gonna have more power and it's gonna be a very viable concept, so people can see that there's more than one unit working. Okay. So that's it. I'm gonna make, and then when the machine move, if I make this thing move, it's gonna move like this, Okay, in the next video, I'm gonna show you this prototype moving without the third component. Oh no, with the third component, but I'm like pushing the third component with my hand. Let me see if I can show it here. Now let's get up. Okay? Awesome. I can do it here. You see? You see? So the point here is that we have to provoke a movement here to complete the circular motion. And doing so, I have already tested with the gear, this thing moving this thing, but it gets stuck because of the poor construction. But what I'm gonna try is putting more magnets here in the front on the spiral magnets and working with this area, with this column. This is like a column or a pillar. This is like it's gonna work like a pillar, a column. You have to turn. It's the last part of this of the prototype of the quest. So I'm gonna work more in this area too. I can change here. I can change here this area too. I'm thinking about putting shields here because there's a polarity repulsion, right? But then there's a polarity of attraction here. You see? And that polarity of attraction can be slowing down the movement. So if I shield this area too, maybe I have a better improvement of movement. ¿Grabó? Ah, mira, está grabando. Okay, I have 30 minutes. Okay. So So the point here is working with this component. You have to make this turn. Okay, and that's it.